How to get rich by investing $1 a day? Yes, this is doable, and let me tell you why. The entire Bold Profits team was actually inspired by a tweet from Bold Profits reader Katie. And Katie wrote to Paul and asked, "What do you think about dollar cost averaging in these market conditions? I've been buying $1 a day in 8 different positions for 2 months or so and plan to continue until I reach my equal weight. Thoughts?" Well, Paul responded by saying, quote, "Katie is going to get rich, folks, by investing $1 a day. This is how you start and keep going." So Paul will be joining me today to show you how buying low, buying slow, holding strong, and selling high can potentially help build a healthy portfolio over time. So hello, Paul. Thank you for joining me today on this very interesting concept, which does work.
Yeah, I saw Katie's tweet, and I have to say, Amber, the moment I saw it, just, my brain lit up. And
Okay.
I was like, how to get rich on $1 a day.
Mm-hmm.
So many people have no idea that you can start on $1.
Yeah.
I have told the story how I started my first brokerage account with $250 when commissions, folks, were like $30. Today, there's no commission. So you can start with $1. They won't wipe you out with commissions.
Right.
And you can go to Robinhood and you can go to Cash App and you can just buy by dollar amount. That didn't exist. But Katie's idea of buying $1 a day of 8 different stocks, I thought this was brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. Because what it does is, number one, it gets you into the market. So that's step number one, tick. In the end, you can't win it unless you're in it. So you got to be in. So step one, check. Second step, we tell people you should avoid this temptation to go all in on one stock, right?
Of course.
And of course, what Katie's doing, she's buying into 8 different stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So second check. In other words, it's not an all-in bet on just one stock. In other words, it's not a get rich quick scenario. Mm-mm. This is to get wealthy on $1 a day every day.
Right.
So 8 different stocks. And the other brilliant, fantastic thing about this is that it also avoids what most people do, which is that they go all in on one day. Right? They'll say, I can pick the bottom. I'm going to find the absolute pitch perfect trade, the lowest tick I'm going to buy. Instead, Katie's taken all the ego out of it. She's taken really a lot of the emotional risk that we feel. That really, these are this is the underbelly of investing, is our emotions. And by choosing a number like $1, it's a number, as Katie put it, she's never going to miss it. It's less than a cup of coffee.
Right.
And then she's picked 8 stocks. She's like, okay, she's taken her ego out of it by, instead of saying picking one stock, she's going to go for 8 stocks, understanding that not all stocks are going to work out. Some stocks are going to go up faster. Some stocks are going to go up slower. Some will go up a lot. Some will go up not as much. So once again, ego out of the equation. And then finally, really the biggest part of so many folks' ego is wanting to get that perfect trade in. I want to call the bottom. I want to get the absolute low price. I want to be able to tell everyone that, hey, I nailed Palantir at the bottom. I nailed Teladoc at the bottom. I nailed whatever stock and get it perfectly. However, the truth is that all the greatest investors in time had Katie's view of the world. Mm-hmm. They bought low, they bought slow, they bought regularly, and they held on, knowing that the big gains were going to come over time. And if you're buying $1 a day, that's where you are. I mean, you're just buying for low and slow and for big gains over time. And we're going to do something for everyone that's out there. We're going to actually create a free report with 8 stocks that you can implement. We're going to call it the Katie plan. Katie doesn't mind. The Katie $1 plan to get rich investing on $1 a day. The Katie $1 a day get rich investing plan. I don't know. We'll work out the perfect title. We're going to put together 8 stocks, which we're going to give away. If you're interested in getting this report on how to get rich by investing $1 a day, well, there'll be a link to our Bold Profits Daily free e-letter. Subscribe to it, and we will let you know when we have put this report together. We're putting the finishing touches on it. We'll get it to you and we'll announce. Don't worry, we won't keep it a secret. We'll let you know when we are done. But that's really the bottom line, really, is that Katie's tweet inspired me to want to tell folks, hey, you don't need $1 million. You don't need $100,000. You don't even need $1,000. You don't even need $100. $1 a day, every day. Get rich. So that's what I've got, the $1 a day plan to get rich. And so thanks for having me on, Amber.
Oh, you're welcome, Paul. Thank you for sharing this great concept that's so applicable. We look forward to reading more about it in the report.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, you heard it here, folks. An exclusive scoop. Paul will be putting together a special report of 8 America 2.0 stocks to start buying today by investing $1 a day to help build wealth over time. To be the first to know when this report is ready, please visit us at boldprofitsdaily.com to sign up for our free e-letter. And until then, well, make sure to follow Paul and me on Twitter at Mampilly Guru and at A Lancaster Guru on all things America 2.0 and current stock market conditions. So until then, everyone, take care.